Get your bars up, I get it on me, yeah I do. Endorsement, whole team pull up in Porsche. We came a long way from them Porsche. Get your bars up and get extorted. Get your bars up. I pulled up, shot his car up.
What up, world? It's your guy BA for Real 100, and welcome to Get Your Bars Up Media. Salute. So we're back up in this thing, man. I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute, but we here. Back with another one for you. Make sure you hit that like button. Why? Because it's free. Stop hating. Don't be a hater. But today we got an interesting video that we actually going to pursue and watch with each other. This has just crossed my desk. Interview with Lucifer, the devil, Shaitan. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm telling my people. Is like, yo, P, you gotta watch this video. I was like, yeah, I'll watch it. I'll see what you're talking about. But he actually giving out his plan. Now, is this the real Lucifer? I don't know. But anything is possible. Anything is possible if you drink. But anything is possible. So, without further ado, I want to see what's being said, man. Because I see the brother over here looking kind of different right now. He looking kind of nervous. You got whoever else, either that's a face. But let me tell you something about that part of that side, right? That Luciferian side. He's not the real Lucifer. Is not gonna come at you looking all scary. No, he's not. No, he's not gonna be coming to you with horns, trying to get you with a fork and all that. He not. Motherfucker gonna be looking smooth in the bitch, trying to offer you something to get something in return. But those of you who know, knows. But anyways, without further ado, interview with the devil. Let's see what he's talking about.
Lucifer in the flesh. Do you know how many journalists would kill? Wait, you probably do. First, I want to say thank you to agreeing to this interview because I know you are a very, very busy person.
Yes. I usually like to fly under the radar, but I figured.
You see this face? You think somebody that looks that hideous is going to be like, yeah, I'm that nigga. I don't know about that. But if it's makeup, they did a good job. But hey, yeah, you too busy to be out here talking and giving out what you're about to give out. That's what I would think.
Since I'm already on the campaign trail, why not?
Okay.
He said a campaign trail.
Let's talk about your reign. Now, you've had a fairly long one. What would you attribute to your success and popularity?
Oh, that's easy. Every generation is the same. I appeal to their lust and ego. I offer all the sex, wealth, and fame a person could want.
Oh, ego, lust. That's crazy. He talking right now. He ain't even spit the bars yet, but he talking right now. He ain't lying though, because it's so easy. It's so to like vanity and all of that. It's so easy to fall into that, especially when you're young. But keep talking your ear, sir.
Do as thou wilt has been my campaign slogan from the start. And my campaign platform hasn't changed either. I run on the same three issues every generation. Lust of the flesh, lust of the eyes, and pride of life.
Do you hear what he said? Lust. See, we might have to bring that one back. I need y'all before I even do what thou wilt. I want to give y'all a little game real quick. I want to give y'all a little game on that before we bring that back, because he just had some points with lust, and that is a big way of getting to the boy out here in these streets. Ain't nothing real. Everybody living on the internet. Boy ain't playing. But do what thou wilt. That mantra. I'm just gonna give y'all a little game because I can't give y'all too much. Y'all gotta learn this yourselves. Y'all gotta go out there and learn yourselves. The original meaning for it really wasn't for specifically evil. It was to actually go against the grain of what men is supposed to do. The flesh is supposed to kill to survive. That's the flesh. We got to eat something. We got to make it die, and then we got to chop it up, and then we got to digest it, and then we live. That's the life cycle, right? We're hunters, so we got to go out. We lust. It's in us to be animalistic. That's what it is. It's in us to be animalistic. But the will, think about will throughout, do without wilt, right? The will, right? You supposed to, it's more really the original meaning is more about discipline. It's more about discipline. Instead of going, it's when your body is yearning and lusting for something and wanting something that you know that you really don't need, it's about going against that grain. That's what a true meaning. I can go deeper because I only give y'all a vague little piece of it. But hey, you got to do your own research. Hello, somebody. But we got to bring this back what he was talking about. Hold up. There we go. Let's see.
Changed either. I run on the same 3 issues every generation. Lust of the flesh, lust of the eyes, and pride of life.
Okay. When you say lust of the flesh, what exactly do you mean?
Come on now. What do I mean? Isn't it obvious? I just use humans' own innate physical desires against them. And since sexual desire seems to be the most powerful, I usually run with that. Now, I didn't create sex, but I must say I've done a superb job at perverting it.
What?
Take pornography, for example. Well, you should know a lot about this one, Ivan. Weren't you addicted to porn?
Yo, he's breaking it down already. To convert you to come over to the dark side. I said the sexual energy is one of the strongest, is possibly the strongest to get you to come over. And I know a lot of y'all are into those them sites, them free sites. I know a lot of y'all into them, especially you men. The ladies, there's a lot of ladies that watch porn too. You can't tell me. I'd have been He talking right now. And I know he's speaking to some of y'all's hearts right now. Yes, I know he is. But hey, if this spiritually awakens your internal, whatever, your soul, your spirit, whatever you want to call it, your chi and all of that, hey, and if you're a part of the chakra squad and it ignites something, hopefully you learn something today, or you take accountability and look at self. But hey, keep talking. Tell us how you took over the world, how you running the world right now.
This interview is about you, not about me. Can we get back on subject?
Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. What I do is gradually get someone addicted to porn. And once lust has had its full work and he and she can no longer restrain themselves, they usually look to act out their fantasies on someone. And sometimes that someone is a child.
Hold up, time out. You said a child? What? So that's where a lot of these creepers who can't control themselves, they grew up watching porn. Is that what you're saying? They got to the point where they were so rebellious over themselves and all of that stuff. They were so rebellious and so horny and so sexually addicted. They wanted to do this with what? Hold up, time out. What did you say? What did you got to explain yourself? It sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. That's not even funny. That's how crazy it sounds.
Now, my plan plays out perfectly. That abused child will eventually turn to a life of promiscuity and perversion themselves, allowing me to continue my vicious cycle. And here's the kicker. Many of those abused girls end up right in the porn industry. Now, how's that for irony?
That is.
So the fun thing with the serpent is how does a serpent?
That is irony. That is definitely irony to the fullest. Man. That is crazy. What he just said was crazy. He just said a lot. By saying a little, he just said a lot. Hello, somebody. I know you listening. Listen some more.
The second thing you had mentioned, I believe, you said lust of the flesh, lust of the eyes. Can you elaborate?
Humans are never satisfied. You always crave more. Bigger house, bigger car, more money, more power. The list goes on and on.
That's a fact.
I just take their natural ambitious desire, pervert it, and use it against them for their own destruction. My plan is to allow them to never be content. As long as I can keep them craving what others have, I can depend on them to argue, fight, even kill to get it. Humans are so easily tricked into jealousy. And you know what they say. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave.
Yes, I have heard.
So the objective to bring you to the dark side so you can lose yourself. One of his plans that he's actually acting out at this very moment, quote unquote, if you believe in this. He is using your weakness against you. He's using your weakness against you. Hello, somebody. I'm going to be saying that throughout this whole video. Hello, somebody. This sounds crazy. This sounds super crazy. But he making sense, though. It's people that a lot of times the only reason why people want things continuously is because they see what other people have. And when they don't got what other people have, and it looks through the eyes, right? It makes them want it, and they'll do anything to get it just because they heard about it. But the grass is not always green on the other side. Trust me, as somebody who's been there, done that. But sometimes it is greener. But to kill and steal and cheat and treat and do all of that stuff for it, that's crazy. That's crazy. But we call that human nature, which goes back to do without will. Go against that grain, that natural feeling that you have inside, that animalistic beast. You go against that grain and you use the will against it, against yourself. It's called discipline. Hello, somebody.
Said that before. The last thing you had mentioned was, I believe, pride of life. Now, how does this fit into your campaign platform?
Humans are always on a quest for knowledge. I tricked the first humans to seek carnal knowledge over godly wisdom, and it's worked like a charm every generation since. With more knowledge comes more pride. And you know, pride is my specialty. And since humans don't like to keep God in their wisdom, I'm able to seduce them with all types of things to help puff up their ego. Lately, fame has been my biggest seller. Who doesn't like attention and feeling more important than the next person? And once I make them famous, I can really use them to promote my agenda.
Yo, time out. Time out. So, once again, using your weakness against you. Using your weakness against you. I am a knowledge seeker myself. I love knowledge. But of course, it's for self-awareness and it's for advancement. But I can see how one can become arrogant. And I can see how one could become prideful. I can definitely see it. That sounds like a younger version of myself. It totally does. He talking to my younger self right now, and he probably talking to your current self, whoever's you that's watching right now. He's probably talking to you currently. But hey, this is to get you to another space. This is to make you think. Talk to him.
With their help, I've convinced half of the world to not only accept sin, but to celebrate it. Do you know what has been my most enjoyable pride campaign to date?
No, what?
Well, my gay pride campaign, of course. Not only do I get the chance to promote your own self-destruction, I get to use God's logo, the rainbow, to do it.
And he brought the alphabet people. He brought you up into this. He brought the alphabet people into this. And alphabet people, y'all family. I don't got nothing against y'all family. But talk about y'all right now. He's self-destruction. Self-destruction. Did y'all hear that? Hold up, let me bring that back. You gotta hear what he talking about. This is a hell of an agenda right now. Hey, in order to make some of this shit work, you got to be doing this shit for generations. You got to be on your shit for generations. This shit don't happen in no 5-10 years. No, this shit happens from talk.
Pride campaign, of course. Not only do I get the chance to promote your own self-destruction, I get to use God's logo, the rainbow, to do it. Love is love, right?
Oh, that ain't talking about
my plan not only prevents you worthless humans from reproducing, it distorts the gender roles and allow me to bring all types of chaos and confusion upon your pathetic societies.
Distorts the gender roles, destroys this. Ooh. Is he making sense right now? Yeah, he making to me. He making sense to me. Is he making sense to you right now? He making sense to me. 100%. This is shit. This is crazy. This is crazy. This nigga talking. He's so loose with it too. He like, man, hey, I don't give a fuck. It's already in motion. Y'all can't stop this shit. Let me tell the world. If you believe in this type of stuff, if you believe in the devil and all this other type of stuff, he talking. He talking.
It's been so successful. I've got men convinced they're women. Women convinced they're men. And some convinced they're no gender at all. And I've got 2 more Pride Initiative campaigns I'd like to introduce in the near future.
Really? I'm guessing you probably want me to ask you what they are, right?
Well, first, it's abortion pride. Now, I think we can pull this off. Society is definitely ready for it. I've enlisted to help a Planned Parenthood to work with marketing and promotions. And all we'll have to do is silence the so-called abolitionists and pro-lifers because the rest of the church doesn't seem to care. And second is pedophilia pride. Now, society might not be ready for this one just yet, so we'll hold off.
Did y'all hear what this nigga just said? And that's crazy because that's something that they've been trying to push. The second P that he just said, because I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I don't even like that word. That word is But that is something that they've been trying to make common. They've been trying to make that common, and y'all don't even know. I know y'all into y'all battle rap, y'all into y'all hip hop, y'all into y'all whatever type reality TV, y'all into all of that, and that's cool. Be into that. It's cool. Do that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Live your life. Do without will the other way. The later meaning of what that is. Not the esoteric true meaning of it, but the current meaning of it. Go ahead and do that. Live your life. But beware. So like, hey, the world is stranger than you think. Much stranger than you think.
I need to desensitize them a little more before we introduce it.
Okay. Let's change gears for a minute and talk about policy. Some may consider your policies destructive, dangerous even. What would be your response to that? What would you say to your detractors?
All of my policies are aimed to do one of 3 things: either steal, kill, or destroy. And if it's not doing one or all 3 of those things, then it's not in my agenda, and I'm not promoting it.
Okay. I'm happy you said that. It seems as if you promote your agenda differently to different ethnicities. If so, why?
Of course, I'd be a fool not to. Take Black people, for instance. As a people, they're super spiritual. So I can't really convince them that there is no God. What I have been able to do as of late is convince them that he's not the God of the Bible. Now, I've been real successful at promoting Black consciousness and Islam in their communities.
Yo! Oh my God, you talking? Hello, somebody. He talking right now. And that's exactly where oh my gosh. I know I keep stopping y'all, but this is so much to unpack when it comes to what Lucifer is saying. It's so much to unpack. Each and every time he's saying a bar, every bar, he is dropping some type of knowledge for you to understand. This is what I'm doing. Can you stop it? Is this you? Is this what you're a part of? And now he's breaking it down with ethnicity, the God of the Bible, the gods of the Bible, the gods of history. I gotta make you believe, melanated, my people who got that melanin drip. Melanin drip. I'm not talking about no change. I'm talking about melanin drip. I got to make you believe that you're not the ones for real. And I'm doing a good job at doing that. Because everywhere you look at, you're looking at Zeus. You're looking at some other different type of deity that doesn't look like you. Whew. Shit. Got to get your bars up, y'all. Listen. Get your bars up. Hold up. I got to run that back real quick. I got to run that back.
It's convincing that he's not the God of the Bible. Now, I've been real successful at promoting Black consciousness and Islam in their communities.
I'm so happy you mentioned Black people. It seems as if we've been at the very top of your agenda for quite some time. Why is that?
A few reasons. Black people help me reach the masses. Now, as you know, I was over music in heaven. My beats were so dope, I got over a third of the angels to follow me. And once I got here to the earth,
my beats were so dope, I got over the third of the angels to follow me. What? This nigga, yo. Hey, every time, in most cases, when it comes to the world, who are the type of people, like what people start trends that other people follow? That have the big voices that other people follow, want to try, want to do. It's a lot of people that look like me. A lot of people with melanin drip. No disrespect, because all walks of life is gonna watch this video. But I'm just saying. I'm just trying to spit facts. He laying the blueprint down right now for the people to listen. But hey, a lot of y'all ain't gonna give a fuck. Y'all gonna continue to live your lives and not care. It is what it is.
I needed artists and entertainers to help me promote my message here. Who better than Black people? Black people possess all the natural rhythm and music ability that I need.
Oh,
and it's easy for me to influence them with money since so many of them grew up without it. Another reason I target Black people is because they're strong mentally and physically. If Black men were to ever find their identity in Christ, I'd be in trouble. So I try my best to destroy the Black family structure and keep Black men away from his family and the church. Drugs and incarceration are a couple of my more popular means. Without the head of the household present, I can become the head and influence the children without too much resistance.
Yo, he just hello somebody. That's all I gotta say is hello somebody. We talk about like if we did have like in Africa right now, we know the population is more melanated people than otherwise in Africa, which means that there are more families actually put together with a different type of structure, of course, because it's a different type of reality there. As opposed to here, there are a lot of Black families, but a lot of Black dads are working a lot. A lot of Black moms are working a lot. There are a lot of Black moms who leave the household, and it's just the child and the children, the child and the pops, vice versa. There's a lot of Black dads who get incarcerated or whatever, and they are not able to be home as well. They're not with the children of the child, and the children of the child grows up with the single parent household, melanated, very headstrong, very knowledgeable, very colorful, very spiritual, like in their essence, but they don't know how to navigate that with just one half of the roadmap to the success of life. If they had both, they can put it together because it's one map. We call that unity. If you don't have that in the household with both parents to actually spread that knowledge into the child, especially if they're melanated, and melanin is so strong and so magical, it has to be activated though, and it eventually does. But when? is the actual question. And without your peoples actually navigating you through that and helping you get it activated when it's supposed to and when it needs to be activated to try to reach your goals and try to reach your potential in life, it always seems to fail when it's a single parent. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it does work. I'm not saying it doesn't. Sometimes it does work. But in most cases, it doesn't. The child grows up and it's like they go into this lost tribe. But I'm tired of talking. Let me let this guy give you his plans that I don't know if y'all listening to, but y'all better get y'all bars up and listen though.
So you mean to tell me that your policies are intentionally racist against Black people?
Racist? This has got to be the best law I've ever come up with. Now, I can't believe that humans still believe they're different races. But to answer your question, yes. It has always been my policy to target and isolate a group of people. And out of all my strategies, this skin color thing has worked the best. I definitely want to keep white people and Black people separated. As long as I can keep Black people bitter and white people offended, I'm good. Hopefully Black people will never forgive. That way I can continue to use them.
Okay.
Hopefully they never forgive. You never forget the Caucasians that run this thing, not instead of the Caucasians. Ooh! I'm trying to not give y'all game like this. I'm trying not to give y'all too much game right now because he's dropping the jewels. But he keep throwing me the lob right now. He talking right now. He talking. Hello, somebody. Hello.
My question is, what role, if any, does your administration play in this Black on Black crime epidemic?
Well, as great as my administration is, we can't take all the credit for this. Black people help us tremendously. By aborting so many of their babies, they allow us to bring death to their communities. As the Bible says, they sow the wind and reap a whirlwind.
When implementing all of these policies, do you ever face any resistance or pushback? And if so, from who?
One group in particular try to oppose every policy I try to implement. I would be so much further along in my agenda if it wasn't for them.
Really? So what group is that?
Those pesky, born-again Jesus followers. They're a real thorn in my side. Every generation, they come together and try to dismantle one of my signature policies. Now, I've convinced half of the world that Jesus didn't exist and the other half that he wasn't divine. But I can't seem to convince them. They seem hell-bent on telling everybody about him and spreading his message. Some of them believe he's coming to unseat me in this generation. Crazy, huh? I'll tell you, those idiots are really messing with my legacy.
So, Lucifer, how does that make you feel when us idiots say that Jesus possibly could be coming back in this generation to unseat you?
Y'all been saying that for centuries. I just use it as motivation to get as much of my agenda pushed through and deceive as many people as possible before he returns. I think I've done pretty well. My record speaks for itself.
That motherfucking record, yo. That nigga record is ridiculous right now. I'm trying to tell you, man, the flesh is something about the flesh. It's something about the flesh. It always needs and it always wants. He's talking right now. He is talking.
About 150,000 people die each day, and most of them don't know Jesus.
150,000 people. Whew. Well, you know what? This concludes our interview. I want to say thank you for open, honest, pretty frank discussion with me. Is there any last words you would like to leave with our viewing audience?
Yes. I'd like to take this moment and give a special thank you to two groups of people. First, I want to say thank you to all my followers. You are the hands and feet of my administration, and we could do nothing without you. Keep up the good work. Spread my message. And second, I'd like to say thank you to the divided church. I love the way you argue and use your passions to fight amongst each other. Keep up the good work. There's really no rush to tell people about Jesus. You all have plenty of time.
Wow. 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 And then it states, then the war broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. But he was not strong enough, and they lost their place in heaven. The great dragon was hurled down, that ancient serpent called the devil or Satan, who leads the whole world astray. He was hurled to the earth, and his angels with him. Ooh. Yo. But anyways, pretty interesting video, y'all. Pretty interesting video. And the dope part about this video is, like, if you get past the hideousness of the way that whoever that was portraying Lucifer was, and you actually listen to the language, it's a message in that. It's a message in that I hope a lot of people get that watch this. I hope a lot of y'all get the message that this individual was saying. I'm not saying agree with everything. Maybe you are a spiritual person. Maybe you don't believe in one denomination. Maybe you don't believe in this, believe in that. But believing that there is a such thing called evil. There is. There is. You put a D on that, it's the devil. Believing that there is a God. I mean, you add an extra O into that, you got good. Believing that there is good. To each his own. To each his own. Because I'm not here to make you believe anything. I'm not. I'm just here to give you game. To open your mind. Hopefully you expand. Hopefully you want to expand. If you don't, so be it. That's on you. That's on you. Whether you want to call yourself spiritual, conscious, or religious. Whichever path that you choose. But all I can recommend is believe in something and to find a way to build what we call discipline. Discipline is the killer of a lot of the negativity and a lot of the want and the lust that the body has, whether it's for women, whether it's for men, whether it's for food, whether it's for fabricated things like cars and all of that type of stuff and houses and all that. It's cool to want all of that. It's cool to work hard to get it. But one day, once you get to where you're trying to get to, because it's all about the journey. It's all about the journey. Once you get to your actual destination, ask yourself, because the journey is going to take it's going to take a lot of life out of you. But once you get to that destination, ask yourself, was it worth it? And if you can look yourself in the mirror and say, yes, it was, good for you. But if you can't even look yourself in the mirror because you feel like you're too hideous too, hey, I don't even know. I'm speechless. You're going to have to find a way to actually be able to look yourself in the mirror again and forgive yourself. But anyways, with that being said, I got to get up out of here because I didn't know it was going to take no 34 minutes to watch this, but this was dope. This was a dope video. I got a lot from it. Hopefully y'all got a lot from it as well. But anyways, this your guy BA for Real 100. This is Get Your Bars Up Media. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. You rock with me, I rock with you. And if you out there hating, just because you think I'm a new guy and you just not stumbled upon my channel and I've been doing this for a minute, then all I can truly say is thank you for coming. Get your bars up. Salute, subscribe, all that good stuff. Y'all tell me what y'all think in that comment section about this video and the message that was in the video more so. Did you learn something? Did you feel something? Or was it nothing? Was it strong enough to influence you to make a little bit of change? Or are you content? To be continued. Peace and love. And if you don't got your bars up, you can definitely hold this L, and this L is not for a loss. It's for a lesson. Why? Because we stay giving them. Peace and love, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Share this thing. Salute.
Yeah. Get your bars up, I get it on me, yeah I do. Endorsement, whole team pull up in Porsche. We came a long way from them Porsche. Get your bars up and get extorted. Get your bars up, I pulled up, shot his car up. Yeah.